Hi there. Welcome to the presentation for Psychology 101 on concepts? I don't really remember what the assignment was, but hey, I got it done, right? That's the important part. Please don't fail me. Anywho, let's get started. Today, the subject is going to be on prototypical and atypical pictures of subjects, or in layman's terms, the best and worst images related to the topic, handpicked by me. Our first subject will be the car. Now, when I think about cars, the first few images that come to mind prototypically would be my childhood fascination with Hot Wheels and the need for speed, the smell and sound of burning rubber, and good tire safety. Okay, yeah, that one was really bad. But let's go on to the not so good examples. Now, normally I like to go ahead and say that if you got four wheels and an engine, it works, and it's a car. That's not really the image that I was going for. Let's try something where you need like a steering wheel and, you know, someplace to put stuff and have passengers come with you. Okay, never mind. We're done here. On to the next subject. The fish. So, for me, I like to have fish in two places. In a bowl, in the water, or on a plate. Okay, yeah, that was a bit of a bad example, but hey, that's what I thought of it when I was thinking about this, okay? Well, here's some not so good examples. We have the story from the biblical times of Jonah and the fish. In the story, it said that he was swallowed up by a giant fish, but most of us speculate that it was probably a whale. Now, seeing the difference between a fish and a whale, yeah, you could mistake it for something like that back in ancient times. I mean, they both live in the water. Hey, at least it's a better rendition than what you could get by combining a gorilla and a whale. That's what Japan people thought of when they came up with this guy. I'm not really seeing it. Oh well. On to the next subject. The bird. And no, I'm not talking about flipping the bird at someone. So, does anybody remember what they used to say for the old Superman cartoons? You know, up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Now, this one's all prototypical ideas of what I thought of when I hear the topic of a bird. Sorry, Superman, you're in a different category. But, hey, it's better than when people go ahead and mention specific birds, like the eagles. Usually when people say that, my mind goes to this, and I'm not even a big fan of sports. Unfortunately, I have a buddy named Robin, and he'd like to go ahead and introduce the Eagles to a real one. Of course, I'm talking about the bald eagle that stands for our country. Freedom. Anywho, up next we have dessert. Now, when I think of desserts, I like to think of ice cream. And yes, I did pronounce it this way when I was a kid. At least I got better at it as I grew up, I think. I hope. Other ideas would be pie and milkshakes. However, if you knew how to spell correctly and knew how to read it, you wouldn't have a problem mixing it up with this. So remember, make sure you spell check whenever you type in this word. Anywho, up next, we have a childhood favorite, toys. Now, I thought of a bouncy ball and building blocks, which is pretty normal, right? I mean, what could go wrong with this when you're thinking of toys that kids usually love to play with? Oh yeah, forgot about those. Well, at least it's better than having to go ahead and deal with simple toys that require a lot of skill and coordination. You know? That, or making sure that you have toys that aren't necessarily meant to be in adults' hands either. Next up, we have fruits. First thing that came to mind was Fruit of the Loom and the cornucopia. I guess with Thanksgiving coming along the way, you definitely know that I'm ready to have a really nice meal. Yes, I'll eat some fruits, but most of my appetite's going to be on towards the meat and rice and other things. Some not so great examples are fruit flavored foods and vegetables, even if some vegetables actually are fruits. Sorry to the tomato. Up next, we have furniture. Now, most of the times when we're getting to relax inside of a furnitures, we like to have some good vibes. Though sometimes certain types of furniture don't give us those good vibes. Sorry about this, Homer. You've been put in my show twice. Well, anywho, thanks for watching, and click on the link below in the description for part 2. See you next time!